It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm here as Kat. With me today. Oh, Jason. This is the second time in a row you've ruined the intro by, well, this time in wrestling the ice in your drink. Shall I start again?
Nah, fuck it. It's your fault for giving me ice in the drink. A very strong drink.
Welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm here as Kat. With me today, Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Alright, yeah, not too bad, thanks. How are you?
Good. You fucking made yourself at home, putting your feet up on my desk.
Yeah. This is basically my home, though, isn't it?
Do you mind taking them off my desk?
Can I put them on your lap?
I'd prefer that in some ways.
Oh!
And not like it in other way. Careful, you need knock your fucking drink over. Jesus.
I'm not going to do that. It's a bit weird.
Thank God for that. Because I was seriously regretting saying that.
You seem really angry tonight. Is it past your bedtime?
No, I'm not angry.
I've been here for 5 minutes and you've shouted at me 3 times.
Well, yeah, because you didn't put your shoes in the shoe cupboard. You put them next to the shoe cupboard. That's the sort of thing that a child would do.
I don't see the difference.
Well, that's the sort of thing that your child would do, surely.
No, he puts his shoes away.
Does he? So basically, you're worse than your child when it comes to...
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Anyway, Jason, how have you been?
I've seen you a lot.
You have. It's been... Yeah.
Shit.
It's been happening shit, to be honest. Apart from that...
It's been alright, yeah.
Thanks for seeing me. How have you been, what have you been doing? You went to see the Christmas lights be put on this afternoon.
Yeah.
This afternoon, this evening with your son.
I was behind the gazebo, so I missed the main tree. I couldn't see it. If you go on a couple of local news Facebook pages and watch their live videos, I'm in them.
Are you?
Yeah, I speak to one of them. He asked me if I'm excited. I went, yeah, always excited. I wasn't. It's Christmas though, isn't it?
It's nearly Christmas.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Anyway.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
By the time that I upload this, it
probably
will,
January.
It will be December. But at the moment, it's the 27th of November. And I've got to say, I've not heard a single Christmas song on the radio. Normally by about the 2nd of November, after Halloween, that's when some idiot is playing Christmas songs. But I haven't heard a single one yet. So me and Laura, we're putting our decorations up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's early for you, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's going to be the 28th, you know. Yeah. But I haven't seen a single Christmas decoration. I haven't heard a single Christmas song.
Yeah, but you don't get out though, do you?
Well, you know, I'm still around town, aren't I?
Man about town.
Yeah, in a way. Okay, so when do you put your Christmas decorations up? Do you even do them?
No.
Surely with Arthur you must do.
Oh, I missed out on it this year, didn't I? But the decorations are already up. Been up for about a week.
A week?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think first week of December is acceptable.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. When do you take them down?
Isn't it the 12 days? I'd say early January. So
that pisses me off. I'd want them down before New Year.
No, it's the 12 days of Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've had them up for 24 days before earlier.
I know, but that means nothing because it's the 12 days of Christmas. So I think officially it's the 6th of January.
One year, we took the tree down on Boxing Day and instead of like disassembling it, putting it back in the box, we just shoved it all in the bin. Decorations on and everything. It was rank. It was a white Christmas tree. That's what I'm going
to say that you just set it alight.
Literally, just picked it up, rammed it in the bin because it was collection day, like the 27th or something, or 28th, one or the other, and just rammed it in there. Decorations and lights, the lot. It was a white tree with like coloured lights. It was awful, ridiculous.
That seems a bit extreme.
It was, yeah. Hated it.
Good. Anyway,
love Christmas.
Well, I'm sure that will do one of our famous Christmas episodes.
I hope so.
You know,
I hope you actually buy me a decent present this time.
You'll be lucky if you get a present this time, Jason. So, yeah, we spent quite a lot of time together, haven't we, last month? It's been unusual.
I wanted to kill you at one point.
Did you?
Yeah.
What point was that?
When you were snoring.
Oh, okay. So let's get to that story. So first part is that me and you went to watch the finals of a big squash tournament.
Yeah.
In London.
Yeah.
The Big Smoke.
Canary Wharf.
Take me through that from your perspective. So what do you think of it?
It was a lot of fun.
So you have to say that... Okay, so let's start when we got into London.
Okay.
And then I went on my phone, because our hotel was only about a 10-minute walk away. And then immediately we get lost.
Yeah, we walked down a dead end, so we had to climb a wall.
We had to climb a wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was bad, wasn't it?
That was bad. But, to be fair, after we climbed the wall, quite an easy journey.
Yeah. That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got to the hotel, managed to check in early. You went for a stinky shit.
Well, no. You've missed a bit there. So we get in, I go to the desk, I say, "Hi, I'm ready to check in." And then I hear she say under her breath, "Oh God, we're out of twin rooms." And then she turns to our colleague and say, "Yeah, we're out of twin rooms," because we'd ordered a twin room.
Yeah,
obviously
we weren't
two
cuddling.
separate beds.
Yeah.
And then she then spoke to her supervisor, then turned to me and said, "Oh, good news, by the way. We're going to upgrade you to a super twin." So I was like, "Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
More room, hopefully."
Yeah.
We walk in and...
It was fucking awful.
It was fucking awful, wasn't it?
We had two, toddler beds.
The beds were the smallest beds I've actually ever seen.
They were.
It was only
beds.
about 2 inches wider than I am when I was laying down. I nearly fell out of bed twice because I was a bit drunk.
The best part was also you didn't know where the duvet was, and you just had a sheet.
No,
and we had the windows open for some reason.
Skipping ahead a little bit.
Yeah, it was
I was obviously too drunk.
You were fucked.
And I pushed the duvet down the side, and I thought that they didn't give me a duvet, so I just took off the outer sheet of the bed and was laying under a bare mattress. Put that over me. And for some reason, we left the windows open all night.
Yeah, I don't know why we did.
We were saying, "Oh, it's fucking cold in here."
It's fucking freezing. Then we opened the curtain, like, oh shit. And also, the view we had was fucking awful.
Oh, the view was fucking...
It was every other hotel room's window we were looking at.
Except that we looked down and we could see the glass ceiling of the bar and the restaurant.
Yeah.
So really, if we had opened the window, we could have probably jumped from our 6th-story room, gone through the ceiling, and then been first.
Anyway, the squash. That hotel was fucking horrific.
It was bad.
The breakfast the next morning was disgusting.
The breakfast was bad. I had scrambled egg. It takes a lot for me to not eat scrambled egg.
Yeah.
That scrambled egg was fucking dreadful.
I didn't even have any.
I had a vegetarian sausage because I thought it was a real sausage. Disappointing.
I didn't make that mistake.
No. We were served by literally the smallest woman in the fucking history.
Yeah.
Possibly even shorter than my wife Laura. She was tiny. She was actually up to about my knees.
Yeah, it was rough, wasn't it?
Not good. Yeah, but to be fair, for one night in London for that price,
I'd want better.
In London?
Yeah.
That was cheap. That was what,
no, why?
30... No, that was about £27 each?
Yeah.
Ish?
Yeah, I'd rather sit in the car.
No, but for one night, that's not bad.
And my car was in Felix, though.
But for one night, that's...
Yeah, for one night. Yeah, it was shit.
For one night only. Anyway, the squash.
The squash.
Right, okay. So we get to the hotel. We check into our disappointing super twin room. We then discover that the bathroom is, in fact, it seems to be designed for people who are disabled, because it's not a bathroom.
On the 6th floor.
It's an entire...
It's a wet room, isn't it?
It's an entire wet room, but very badly designed, so that if you take a small shower...
which I did.
Which you did. Rather than the water drain away into an angled drain, it just floods the entire bathroom
Leaked
and
into
starts
the bedroom.
to overlap onto the bedroom.
Yeah, that was awful. And it was still there the next morning.
Yeah.
That's fucking awful. It's alright for one night. Yeah, sleeping in the fucking swimming pool. They didn't even give us a TV remote, so we couldn't watch the TV.
We had a TV, but no TV remote.
So we couldn't turn it on because there's no buttons on the side.
I forgot about that.
So did I to that. Oh, it was alright for one night. Yeah, fucking hovel.
They gave us 2 tea bags, didn't they?
Yeah, and you didn't even drink yours.
No,
you fell asleep.
Because you made my tea when I was pissed out of my mind.
Well, to be fair, you were making the tea, and then
Was
you
I?
went, yeah, you went, fuck it, you can make it.
I have no
And I was like,
recollection of that.
oh, all right. So then I made the teas, put it on your bedside table, I said, don't you fall asleep and not drink that. Next I hear is, oh, I so badly want to fucking suffocate you in your sleep.
You snoring as well.
Yeah, but I was drunk as well. Not as
awake.
bad as fucking... The amazing thing is you obviously
no.
fell asleep first because I was trying to finish a cup of tea. And then I was lying there thinking, fuck me, I wish you'd die. And then there was about a 20-minute window where you weren't snoring. Fine. When you weren't snoring, I thought, right, this is it. This is where I can get to sleep. And then I had the desperate need for a shit. So I thought, I can't sleep without doing that. Went for my shit, got back into bed. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
You know what's funny is that
That was a rough night.
Is that next week I'm also in London again with some of my mates, so they're going to get to sample me keeping the entire horror up as well. So anyway, that's the hotel. Okay, and then we went into our shit room. You had your shit shower.
You had your shit.
And we got dressed. Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking pretty snazzy, as were you.
You were already dressed.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, but I put on a bow tie, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I tied it myself.
And all night, what comments did we get?
None.
You two are overdressed.
Did we?
Yeah, I heard that about 3 or 4 times.
Did you?
Yeah.
What?
I was wearing a
In
turtleneck.
What? Like
in the event?
in the squash?
The friends we made.
Did
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
you were
fucking hammered.
you were shit faced.
Yeah. I was just throwing bottles onto the court. But, you know, again, I think if you are going to the VIP section, as we were, why not get a bit dressed up, you know?
Yeah, to be fair.
Shirt, bow tie, you had a turtleneck, we both
I went
good.
smart casual.
Yeah.
You went smart.
I went smart. You know, yeah, but also I had my fucking leather jacket on, so kind of in that
You
smart.
did look like a serial killer.
Yeah, but that's just a normal thing.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So before we got to there, we went down to the bar and we had a drink at the bar before we got our Uber.
I just remembered when we got to the event.
I'm sure. All right, save your laughter for when we get there, Jason. Right. So we get to the. You know what? Just tell it now. We're not gonna. Just tell it now. All right. Skipping forward ahead. All right. This is a non-linear story. All right. It's just like a fucking Christopher Nolan film. We're gonna do it in different orders. We were in the Uber on the way to Squash. I turned to Jason and I said, "Mate, I actually need to piss my pants." And that was about half an hour before we arrived.
And the Uber driver, and when the Uber driver, and you were like, "How long we got left, mate?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, little while." And you go, "Is it right? I'm going to the toilet." No, we're in a car.
Honestly, there were some streets we were turning down, which looked like pretty empty streets. I was about a millisecond away from just saying, "Mate, park the car here. Go for a piss. I'll pay you extra. I don't care about the cost. I'll pay you extra." And then eventually he dropped us outside our destination.
And you legged it.
But again, I didn't even know that the doors were open because it isn't just that venue for the squash. It's a big venue for for lots.
Yeah,
of
it was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah. So thankfully, we just barged our way in, and then I was sort of waddling like a pregnant woman.
You were proper waddling.
I was physically in pain. Actually, it's funny now. At the time,
I think I was pissing myself.
At the time, I was actually crying inside, and it was. Yeah, I know, but you know how it is when you need a piss, and I'd really. That's the worst in my entire life.
And we didn't properly know where the toilets were, did we?
No, but then fortunately, we stumbled into the building, and then we went down a corridor, and then we saw a sign that said toilets.
You always walked into Wagamama's.
And then this guy was like behind us, and I turned to him and said...
You just see me giggling away.
And then I turned to him and said, I haven't shat myself. I just really need the wee. And then he laughed and said, I'm going to the toilet as well. And then he showed us where the toilets were.
And the relief. I don't know why I followed you, to be honest. But
yeah, what did you follow me?
Well, I ended up having a wee as well, but I wasn't as desperate as you were. That was incredible.
Mate, that's the longest wee I've ever done. Anyway, back to the hotel.
So
we get to the hotel. We're having a drink down the bar. And then that guy randomly gave us a couple of pints.
Because there was a group. There's meant to be a group of 6 of them. And it was just 2 of them, so 4 didn't turn up. So they had 4 spare pints. They gave you one. They gave the other 3 to the table sitting next to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And yet, I still drunk 2 pints quicker than you drunk your 1 pint.
No, you drunk those 2 pints, then you drunk the rest of mine. I think I had about half a pint left.
Maybe that's why I needed a piss so bad.
Yeah.
But
maybe, yeah.
But to be fair, did you actually see the toilets in our hotel? Remember when I came back?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
The toilets?
I didn't ever see
Oh my fucking god!
This just adds to how it was all right for one night. Fucking tiniest beds, you're snoring, no TV, fucking pond as a bathroom. The view as if I wanted to slit my own wrists. And to top it all off, the breakfast was shit. And why don't you tell me about the communal toilets? But it was all right for one night.
We were in the bar before our Uber got there, and I went to the toilet, and it was just one of those men's toilets where it's got one single cubicle, and like I went in there.
You didn't even need a wee, did you? You need to get a tissue to mop your...
I didn't need a wee.
Oh, did you? I thought you just needed a tissue to mop your brow.
No.
Wash your hands. That's what you want to do.
My hands?
Yeah, I think you've got poo on your hands or something, didn't you?
For what? What are you talking about? Anyway, no. So I went to the toilet, and there was one cubicle, there was 2 urinals. I went in the urinal, and then I saw that the cubicle had like a sign that said like out of order. The actual cubicle was not locked. So I just like poked the door
right. You were just being nosy.
And then I looked over, and like the entire toilet was actually full of just toilet paper and human shit.
Oh.
It was like fucking carnage.
Well, I had to go somewhere because I was waiting for you.
So,
fucking hell, that hotel was fucking awful.
But to be fair, for the one night,
Don't you... fuck off. Yeah, it was alright getting sepsis for one night. Yeah.
Would you like to go tell the hotel owners to go fuck themselves?
No, because it's Travelodge, isn't it? I mean, it's any other chain of hotels are available. And obviously go to any other chain of hotels, because that was fucking awful. Another argument about London is obviously we got an Uber there and a taxi back, because I think, again, you were desperate for a piss, weren't you? So you didn't want to wait 25.
No, I was not desperate for the way back.
You were just desperate. You didn't want to wait half an hour.
I was just hammered.
Yeah. So the Uber on the way there was 15 quid, and a taxi on the way back was
13 quid, and the taxi on the way back was 27 quid.
Yeah.
So twice the price.
For the same distance.
Yeah.
However, we did have a lovely chat with the taxi driver, didn't we?
He was very nice, wasn't he? Yeah, he was saying about all the famous people he's had in the back of his taxi, and I was like, mate, you wait to find out who us two are. We're the host and co-host of one of the best podcasts out of England.
Yeah. We are up there at the top.
Yeah, maybe.
Million.
And it was alright, but again, it shows the disparity between Uber and taxi.
Yeah.
So, anyway, fuck taxi. Anyway, getting to the actual squash.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, we keep trying.
How did you enjoy watching the actual squash tournament?
It was fun, wasn't it?
It was very
intense. And we made TV appearances.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
Very slight TV appearances. But if you pause it at the right angle, you can see my head. You're there a lot of the time because you were sitting in front of the table. I was sitting behind the table.
But yeah, the event itself was, I mean, there was a lot more people there than I thought. The quality of squash was really good.
It was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
we saw the world number 1 against the world number 3, so how much better can you get?
Yeah. It was good. It was really good. I had a lot of fun, apart from the hotel.
Would you do that again? And if you would it require a different hotel?
Yes.
It's so close.
I've got to be wide and dined and 69.
If you can find me a Premier Inn or a hotel that's as cheap from Liverpool Street, which is the main train station in London.
I would be more than happy to pay an extra tenner to not live like a bum.
Yeah. I'm not fussed about the cost. I'm fussed about how long it is from the train station. That's all I'm fussed about. I'll pay an extra 20 quid if it's as close to
I'll pay an extra 15.
Wow, there we go. So anyway, that was squash. We went there. Had a good time. So the next tournament is going to be...
Best story.
Go on then.
How scared were you? Obviously, we're a little town.
I forgot about that. So, alright. Let me tell this bit.
Yeah, go on.
I was joking to you for the trip on the way there, where we were drinking on the train on the way there, whilst we were there and on the way back. Wouldn't it be funny if we didn't get stabbed in London, but then by the time we got back to our little town, little village where we live, we get stabbed there? Wouldn't that be funny? And
no, but yeah.
Well, you know,
the irony. Fucking hell.
It just seems poetic.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had absolutely no trouble at all in London. Got the train, right? Literally, it's our final train back to our. Literally, we are
3 minutes,
5 minutes away from our final stop, and we're casually, me and you, sitting in our seats. And then I see you look over behind me, because I'm facing towards our destination.
And all I hear is,
fuck
off, man. Fuck off. Don't come near me. Fuck off, man.
Yeah,
fuck off.
You hear that, and then I turn, and then there's some sort of youth who is sitting by himself, and he's looking at you. You're looking at him, and you're kind of laughing a bit.
Because I'm fucking shitting myself.
Yeah.
Thinking there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, yeah. And then
also, he was wearing hood up mask as well. Which, to be fair, was more safe than we were. We weren't wearing a mask.
We were. And then
behind him, I shit you not, there was about 8, 9 other youths, and about 2 or 3 of them were wearing fucking balaclavas.
And then that's when I just turned around the corner and I see fucking 9, 10. Balaclava people, and I'm just thinking,
and we're the only people in the carriage.
Yeah, it's not a very packed train, is it?
No.
And then they literally come and they sit next to us,
and obviously they're shouting at each other, thinking that there's going to be a fight. When actually, in the end, they're a group of nice 13, 14-year-old boys who just wanted to not pay the fare.
It turns out they were just trying to avoid the fare.
But the fact that they were screaming and shouting and running towards us, I thought, we're going to die.
Well, you know, I thought, you know what? I'm going to get stabbed. Because if they ask me for my wallet, I'm not going to give it to them. And then I'm going to get stabbed. I'd made my peace with that. That's fine. I'd rather not...
You text Laura, didn't you, saying, look after the dog, I'll see you in another life, love you.
And then, when they sit down, they take off their masks, and they're literally about 13 years old.
Yeah.
I was like... Wow, now I realise when sort of old people are just scared of youths.
And the funny thing as well was about 6 hours later, I sent you a screenshot of a post that someone put in our local village page of these same group of youths hanging around in a park.
Yeah.
And she was quite racist, wasn't she, in that post? And
she was quite racist.
And I wanted to comment, these were lovely boys that just got out of paying the train fare, but I didn't. I was too scared.
They were trying to avoid the train conductor, which they did a very bad job of because they were about 10 of them, and they were being incredibly loud in a very unused train. So
also their train ticket was like £2.50.
So in the end, they had to end up paying for it.
Yeah,
because they were fucking idiots.
Yeah, but that was funny.
That was funny. Anyway, what else has happened? You've already told me the story, but. You can tell it again on the show about this, the work thing.
Related incident.
Yes, go on. Tell the story.
So, I was sort of telling you that, you know, in my line of work, when you're going around meeting clients for the first time, you try and find common ground, basically, to get them to like you, and that you have something to talk about. And this whole appointment was going great. I couldn't quite find any common ground. Getting to the end of the appointment, and the lady goes, "Listen, I run a small business, and I'm just trying to get it promoted, and I was wondering if I could give you a leaflet." I was like, again, I haven't quite got the job yet, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do whatever I can to help. Yeah, that'd be fine. And she goes, brilliant, thanks. I'll just go and get it. Whilst you wait, why don't you just take the pictures? I was like, fuck me, quid's in, I've got it. So I start taking the pictures. She comes back, she goes, here you go, I hope you don't mind. I was like, oh, great, no, not a problem at all. I look at the leaflet, it's a 1-to-1 diet club. And then she goes, it's good. Men lose weight a lot quicker than women do.
It's still funny.
And what do I say? Oh, great, thank you. Yeah. If you've got any more, I can put them in the office for you. Oh, no, that was just for you.
How'd that make you feel?
Fucking shite. But I sold the house, so, you know. Jokes on her, I'm going to use my commission to buy KFC.
Oh, that's good. That's what we're doing. We've done 2, and this is a new development for the Sweet Connection team. We've been doing some football commentaries, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah.
Yes. Want to go through that? Actually, fuck that. We haven't talked about when we went to watch the football.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
We've done so much.
We've done so much in the past few weeks. Basically...
And we've held hands so many times, haven't we?
Go on, you tell the story.
Our local football team play in the 9th tier of English football, so very low down.
But not bad.
It was good, wasn't it? It was a really good game. And, by the way, they played today in the next round of the cup game that we saw.
Oh, yeah, did they win?
No, they lost 4-0.
Fair enough.
But they're playing against Telford, who are 2 divisions above them. So that was like the biggest game in their history today.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went to go watch our local football team play. We had a lovely time, didn't we? We've got a couple of beers, we've got burger.
More than a couple of beers.
Yeah, a couple of beers, burger, chips, saw a fucking stunning goal, didn't we?
Great goal.
Guy cut inside, Ronaldo, actually done the Ronaldo celebration, didn't he? Hit it for about 30 yards, top corner. Now, every time I go to the local football, I always buy a raffle ticket. That day I bought £5 worth of raffle tickets. And I go, Ben, I never fucking win. And what happened?
You won the
jackpot, I won the fucking raffle. 85 quid. And we got shit-faced.
And then, as soon as you sat back next to me, I said to you, Jason, because it was my birthday the following day.
That's it, yeah.
So I said to you, Jason, as it's my birthday tomorrow, therefore this is my night out, you're paying for my drink for the rest of the night.
And somehow I still came out of it. So I withdrew 30 quid, already spent 20 quid by the stage we won the raffle. So I had 95 quid. And somehow I came home with like 30 quid. But I got shit faced.
Oh, we were fucking hammered.
Yeah, we were fucking
And then
done.
You had to play football the following day.
Yeah.
Which I went to as well. That's my birthday, which was fun. But
I wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. You lost it, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it wasn't my fault completely, was it?
Only one goal was your fault.
That's tough, blaming that goal on me. The first one. Outstretched, saved it. I couldn't really do anything else. It just went straight in the path of the striker.
Anyway, getting back to our point, is that for your team that you play for,
they
upload their games onto YouTube. And
yes.
You've done a couple of commentaries by yourself for them.
Yeah, I made the stupid mistake of saying that we do a podcast.
Tell
now we have to do the commentary for them.
And I said, I volunteered. I said, I'll happily do the commentary for you. And we've done a couple of commentaries. And the first one has just been uploaded.
Do you know what the feedback I get is?
Can't.
Somehow I still get the players' names wrong.
That's why every time I do the commentary, I make sure that I say it in a way that I don't say any of the players'
Yeah, but
names.
I should know their names because they're my teammates. It's just bad, isn't it? It's just bad. But yeah, we do all right. We're commentating on games now where I've been dropped from the team, so that's fun.
Yeah, but that's in the past. So now, hopefully, if you get back into the team, you'll be
You
on
should
your
put
way
your phone
out.
on silent.
Sorry?
You should put your phone on silent.
That was your phone, Jason.
My phone's on silent.
You don't fucking pay attention or just look at your phone?
We're
doing a fucking podcast here, Jason.
Yeah,
Jesus,
but we've been doing it for about 45 minutes, haven't we?
No, we're doing it for... Anyway, whatever.
Anyway.
Carry on.
What were you saying?
The football commentary. Oh, fuck yeah.
Football commentary, yeah. The game that we commented on had a worldy goal, didn't it? And then
it had two fantastic goals.
Yeah.
I'm continuously impressed by the level of the play.
Yeah, but they play tomorrow, but I'm not there. I'm going to go see Santa instead.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is he playing for your team as well? Or?
Yeah, is
he in goal? Is he?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good. Well,
you can go fuck yourself.
Sweet connection telling you to go and fuck yourself.
And we would end the show on that.
I knew I was saving it for a reason.
I love it. You purposely didn't use the name of the hotel that we had a shit time with. You
Travel
saved it
Lodge.
for me. There we go. Good. Anyway, we're going to say thank you very much for listening. Hope to see you again. And
me? Or I'm sure you're going to see me again.
The listeners.
We never see them in the first place.
Good point.
Fuck them.
Anyway, hope to see you again. And we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
See you later.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.
Sweet connection.